organizations. Well,
Sure.
that alliances are easier said than done. So yes, looking forward to your tips and your experience on that. Let me now pass the floor to our next speaker, coming from SDSN Russia, Natalia Paramonova. She is the founder of EcoCube Green Festival and will be presenting shortly her solution. Natalia, do we have you? We have your presentation.
Yeah. Yes, my presentation.
And we have you now.
Okay, and you have.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I will now turn my camera off. Over to you.
Thank you very much for this introduction, and I'm happy to be on this solution forum. And sorry for my English. I hope we understand to each other. Okay, I make EcoCube Film Festival since 2010, and we began this film festival with my friend Anastasia Laukanin, and when we decided to do this film festival, we just wanted to show a good green environmental documentary films, and we didn't know anything about ecology or climate change. And after 10 years ago, I'm a journalist, environmental journalist, and my colleague Anastasia, she's an expert in sustainable development. And 10 years ago in Russia, nobody wanted to talk about climate and ecology. And the people and the people who made something in this area looks like more than like freaks than normal people. So you can see our pride, a slide of our pride. We made our film festival in many cities, and we made many lectures during the film festival. And my presentation, I think, more about how you can do this film festival than about solution. But I want to tell you about solution because film festival is their place for the ideas and for the sharing. And and many people think about solution and about ecology and about climate change. But they live in different cities, in different districts, and it's too hard to connect to each other. And they come to our film festival and sharing their ideas. And after our film festival, many people make their own project about car sharing. It was the project in car sharing, or ecology traveling, or food sharing, or so on. So I think our film festival like a pusher for the solution ideas. Next slide, please. You can see the map because people like to share the time with other people. And when we made our first film festival in Moscow, we received many requests from other cities to make the same film festival. The next slide. And it was EcoCube is and was the first environmental film festival in Russia of this kind, because others in Russia we have a lot of festivals, and it looked like an environmental film festival too, but it's more there are more about nature. But our film festival, we were focused on Anthropocene, or on influence of human to the nature. Next time, please. And it was the difference. Okay, and it's very important when you try to do your own film festival, you need some guidelines to choose right films. When we select the film, we try to find films about best examples of international documentary of topics of environmental sustainability and climate emergency to bring it to the Russian audience. The impact documentaries to inspire the change, documentaries about Anthropocene to explain our influence, and documentaries of different shares and colors to prevent that it can be fun. It's very important topic about fun because people think that the environmental, I don't know how it happened in your country, but in Russia, I think many people think that environmental and ecological topic, it's very hard, and you will cry after the film, and it was very, very a bad idea for their Friday evening to go to the environmental film festival. So we try to find a really inspiring movie, and movie about solution, and movie about happy and curious people. Of course, except most of our films is from abroad, because in Russia we have not many filmmakers who are really interested in the films about Anthropocene and human influence to the nature. But we have Russian filmmakers, journalists, photographers, writers. Everybody takes part in the world environmental movement. Even such a serious topic as environment can be discussed in the most entertaining way. And our lectures say also, I also can do something, or everybody have to watch this film. And it could be the first step, watch the film. And we have our motto is films that change the future. We can think what is really change the world, films or the human. But we think films can inspire a human, and human can change the world. It's our position, and we try to find film like this. Next slide, please. So about money, we have, I think, total budget of our film festival in one city, it's about $50,000, and most of the biggest part of this money we receive from international foundation and embassies. They pay for screening fee and translation and subtitling the films. We have some commercial sponsors, but it's very difficult to find really green environmental commercial sponsors. I think any commercial producers have some bad influence to the nature, and you should explain your audience why you choose this commercial or that, and sometimes it's very difficult. We have private donations, but it's a really funny topic, because I think private donation, it's my money and the money from my colleagues when we need to pay for the taxi for the director, or for the evening party, or for extra money for subtitling, we pay from our pockets. And we have a lot of volunteers. Volunteers, I think you know that it's very important part of every events, and they do about 20% of all work at our film festival. Next slide, please. And I think
Natalia, sorry, just very quickly, you have 1.5 minutes left.
Okay. I think it's very important to find the person who like the film very much, because next slide. Yeah, next slide. But yes, because it's about our film festival. Oh, next slide. Because this person need to. Okay, I lose this slide. This person need to watch about 500 movies in a year, and only 10 or 20% of these movies will be normal and will be good for the audience. And about level of the EcoCup, I think we can be global. We have a country level like now, and the EcoCup could be in the city, and it will be great too. You can show 1, 2, 3 films, or have a 10 or 15 films, and it's will be interesting for your audience in any case. You can use the film of the local directors, or like we bring the film from abroad, and in any case it will be interesting. Next slide. Okay, thank you for your attention. I think after my presentation, you understood that you can do film festival. It's very easy, and we can make this film festival together and share our knowledge.
Thank you so much, Natalia. This is a very inspiring proposal, and I will say that many of our networks are cultural institutions, indeed, as a way to shake up our conscience and to reach out to beyond our bubble of the sustainable development community. And we've seen also during this crisis how much culture is necessary for our well-being and our mental health. So thank you so much. We will have time to ask questions to Natalia, and also once again, please use the chat function if you want to start throwing some questions there. Our next speaker comes from the SDSN Great Lakes of Africa, Dr.